Alright, folks, I am back. Sorry about that. That was pretty wild. My internet randomly went down. Such a pain. I got my router from my old house yesterday, so I need to put that up, so yeah. Alright, coming back around here, and Dr. Strange, I'll give you a call back here in a second. I want to say welcome Mo and the Viper. Good seeing you guys in here. Welcome. Q, yeah, I'm early today, so let's see here. Welcome Mo, welcome the Viper. Excuse me. John Wright says, hey Slicem, I duped my 4-star Punisher from 10 arena crystals. Dude, that's awesome. So jealous. Alright. Ethan, the Star Wars fan, says he just got a 4-star Vulture. That's awesome as well. Mofo, what's up, Slicem? Good seeing you, buddy. Yeah, thanks for the nice 5-star Spider-Man, Emery. I appreciate it. He is awesome. Sandra, welcome to the chat. Yeah, my router just went down. I'm getting the other one out, so. Alright, and I'm back. my router is about to get the karate chop of doom. No, Paul, I haven't thrown the iPad yet, but the router is about to get tossed. It's about to get thrown out the window. There's no doubt about that. So let me see if I can get Doc Strange back here on the line. Hopefully he picks up. He may think I hung up on him. Ooh. And again, I've got a little bit more time, not too much. As I do have a business dinner I have to go to tonight. The dealership that I help run won a fairly good award. We've won it, I think, like 8 years in a row now. So, big dinner for us tonight. Yay, yay, fun, fun. It may cause me to stream a little bit late tonight, but my goal will still be to be on. So, it's just a matter of how late will it be. Chit, I will be joining the AQ as soon as I'm off my iPad. I've decided, well, it's day one. I could probably do the iPad on day one. So yeah, I may join the AQ anyway here in a second. It's good seeing you again, Mac. Yeah, Blaze, lag is life. I can tell you this, I'm hating it. Drives me absolutely bonkers. Drives me crazy. I hate it. I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but I absolutely hate the lag. And the iPad is even worse. So it's bad enough whenever the router causes problems, but whenever the iPad itself is laggy, I hate it. Jacob Schaefer says, y'all see the Punisher's new look from the Defenders trailer? No, I haven't. What's it look like? Is it going to be awesome? Paul says, doing T4B just now at 1 million. Nice. Yeah, I'm behind. I'm at approaching 500,000, so. The thing is, it doesn't take too long, but it's just a pain having to deal with. I hate grinding the arena. I hate grinding much of anything. I enjoy doing the Alliance quests and the wars. Those are my favorite things to do. I hate dealing with the lack of energy. I think if I didn't have to worry about the energy issue, I would probably not complain so much. I'm gonna say he's dead. Oh, was it, Jacob? Nice. So glad to see they're finally getting that on there. Sounds like they're finally going to give him his shirt, so that'll be cool. Veritas says, what's the next ranking discussion on? Veritas, I'm not 100% sure. We discussed it some last night. We've got ideas. but we're not 100% sure which way we want to go yet. We've got a lot of thoughts, a lot of ways to go, so we'll see. All right. Not quite halfway there, but we're getting there. Doc says, sorry for leaving the call. You kind of cut out on me. Yeah, Doc, my router went down apparently, or something stupid happened. So, yeah, sorry about that. What's up, Slay? Good seeing you again. Mac, I guess you're asking what my top 5 4-star champs are. It depends on what you mean. If you mean just pure ranking or who I would pick, it makes a big difference. Paul says, once I make about 500 units, I buy 10 energy refills. Yeah, I probably should do something like that, Paul, but I've been stingy with my units. So this is the problem. The collector in me likes to collect every champion, so I will find myself going after champions I probably shouldn't out of the crystals. So that becomes a little bit of a problem. Slade says, you guys should rank the best to worst champs maybe. That's what we've been doing, and the thing about it is there's a lot of different ways to rank champions. So, okay, pick my top 5 4-stars. If I was building a team, I think I'd go, let's see, Star-Lord, the new Spidey, Scarlet Witch, Archangel, probably Star-Lord, Spidey, Archangel, Scarlet Witch. Man, I'm trying to decide who I'd put in that 5th slot. Probably Gwenpool. I think she'd be my 5th. I think those would be my top 5 if I was building a team. If I just wanted 5 champions to go after any event, I think those would be my 5. Yep, just walked into that. Star-Lord and Spidey would do a bulk of the lifting with their heavy damage dealing. Guillotine and Doc Voodoo are both great champs, but for me, I just think I would take the damage dealers. The revive I've got in Scarlet Witch and the randomness there, so yeah. Slade, we didn't really do Nullify / Stagger, but we did Ability Reduction, which is somewhat similar, not exactly. What's up, iMac? Good seeing you, buddy. I'll just let Limbo do the damage here. Good golly, come on, Black Widow. Never realized how much of a pain she was because I normally have Iceman. There we go. Emery says Magic is the most used 4-star champ in top alliances. I agree. If I'm going to war, I take Magic. But we didn't say war. And that's the thing that we've been doing with our ranking is that, you know, there's a lot of ways to look at champions. So, yeah, Black Spidey is heavy on damage. Yeah, he can hit like a truck, especially on that L2. But I still take the new Spark Spidey. He's an absolute hoss. iMac, we haven't seen an official one, but your buddy would be the lowest that I've heard. I've heard 4.6. Your buddy's claiming to get her at 4.5. That is the new low that I have heard. So, if that is true, in a way, I'm kind of stoked about that. I think that's pretty awesome. I'd be excited to see that. Emery says, for me, Magic is the best attacker champ in both Alliance Quest and Alliance War. Yeah, it's definitely interesting. I think a lot of people use her, and she's great as an attacker. She's also great as a defender, which is why some people don't use her as an attacker. So, IMAX says, don't be. It means more people got banned than we think. You know, here's the thing. I don't really care who got banned and who didn't. Odds are if they got banned, they deserved it. So, it doesn't really hurt my feelings. Uh-oh. Whew, that worked out. Hey, what's up, Nimbus Crisis? Good seeing you, buddy. Max says, absolutely waiting to get one. The Spidey SC 4-star. Yeah, he's a ton of fun. Absolutely fun to play with. Does the heavy lifting, so. Jacob says, top alliances will not use the 4-star magic on offense. A 5-star, yes. Technical there, Jacob. I think I knew what he meant. I think he just meant Magic is one of the best attackers. There's no doubt about it. And she's great on D as well, especially once she's duped. The damage you just can't get around pretty much. So, Paul says, play with fire, you get burned. I agree. Yeah, you want to play around, there's a chance you're going to get burned. You got to be aware of it. I think it's good for the game. All in all, the banning, I think the arena is going to get put back in place to where it should have been the entire time. Cutoffs will drop. Alliances will have to be rethinking their strategies. Top tier players, the question is, how many top tier players were really top tier players? How many of them was using some kind of mod? That I couldn't tell you. And again, how much of the mod really played into their skill? Maybe none, maybe a lot. I have no idea. I don't know what they did or didn't do, but the one thing for sure is they were doing it. So now they're busted. Nana boo boo, shame on you. Go start a new account, and we'll see you when you get caught back up. Jay Sox, I think we need to see how many are in the pool in the next arena to determine how many were banned. I agree with you there, Sox. IMAX says cutoffs will only drop for about a week. This happened last year too. That's what I've heard. I'm hoping it drops for longer than that. I'd like to see it be a real thing where we're able to purge the community of some of these players and can play with people that are actually playing and not using mods. He said a Nightcrawler was the feature. It dropped over 50%, but rose back up a week later. It's a pretty hefty drop. Pretty hefty drop. Actually, let's go this way. And again, guys, I don't have too terribly long. I just kind of jumped on to have a little fun, chat with everybody, spend a little time with you guys. I do have some videos that should be getting posted here later. So, hey, what's up, Refugee? Good seeing you, buddy. He says, good afternoon to Mary. Nerf Brian Grant to you all. Good seeing you, bud. Excuse me. So, again, I will be streaming again tonight at my normal time. However, I say my normal time. I should be streaming again tonight. I do have a dinner I have to go to, which is part of the reason why I'm streaming now. But at the end of the day, my goal is to be back on tonight as as usual, back to normal, but it will depend on when I get back. Um, it'll depend on when I get back from the event, from the dinner, so I'll be doing my best to keep everybody up to date. Refugee says, iMac, you don't have to white knight for Brian. Dang. Alright, Doc Strange, let me know, because I don't have too much time left. I got about 15 minutes, probably, give or take a little bit, before I have to go get ready for this lovely event. Paul says we had a guy join our alliance called Nikita, who was definite a hacker. Make sure their name and shame, bro. You know, there you go. I mean, I don't know what more to do about it. Here's the thing. I let them get found out. I don't have to be out here calling them out. It's not my job. Kabam has people they pay to do this stuff, so get on it, Kabam. Do what you're supposed to do. Keep the game safe. And by safe, keep it where other people aren't influencing our gameplay. So, iMac says, nah, I just don't like how y'all drive in here. In Florida. I was so confused for a second. I was thinking driving YouTube. Refugee says, I really like the Alliance War spreadsheet you guys made last night. Well, thanks, man. I don't know if it'll actually help anybody out or not. Obviously, we hope it does. But we'll see. Come on, Venom Pool. Moonwalk it. There we go. Nice. So again, if anybody is new in here, I know I normally don't stream at this time. I tried to on my days off, such as Thursday and Sunday. But if you are new in here, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, share us. I greatly appreciate it. And again, I will be streaming again tonight at some point. When, I'm not 100% sure, but it will be at some point tonight. Mofo says, I liked the talk last night. Well, good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Get these 5 stars out of the way. Max says, your opinion about the 4-star Vulture and approximate cutoff would be. Mac, I haven't looked into Vulture too much, so it's hard for me to really give any type of rating. As far as the cutoff, who knows? It's going to be interesting to see where it goes. I don't know. I'm not great with the feature cutoff because I've never done it, so who knows, man? I wish I could give you a better answer. Mofo says, what's the plan for tonight? Mofo, not 100% sure. I got a dinner, so once I get back, we'll see how much time I got. Mel says, what's up, dude? Can I ask a question? Of course you can ask a question. That's what I'm here for. Ask away. iMac says, obviously, I'm kidding, but every time I see a guy driving 10 miles an hour under the speed limit, yet still swerving in and out of every lane, they're always... check out new screen grab True Coast put up at the Sinister 6. Yeah, so I saw that today. Looks like it's going to be very interesting to say the least. Okay, Amir, Frojo's thinking 15.5 for Vulture. Whew. And Mel, what's your question? Still waiting to see that one. iMac says, by the way, for those who don't know, R.I.P. Lincoln Park. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Alright. The good news is I'm about halfway done with this stupid arena. And then I can decide which way I want to go. All right. Mel says, "Can you see my profile and give me tips, dude?" And an opinion. It's Mally365. After your grind, though, please. I need an opinion on who to upgrade more. Yeah, give me a second. I'll be happy to do that, Mel. Oh, wow. The front man for Lincoln Park died today. That sucks. Let's see here. J-Sock says, "May I take Thor to 550 or do I wait for Hyperion?" Dude, I would go ahead and take Thor. I have both Thor and Hyperion. Both of them are solid champs. I like Thor, I think, a little bit better. He's easier to play. Hyperion probably has a higher upside because of the buff stacking and the ability to do more along with the power gain, but Thor is an absolute monster if he's awakened. Being able to block, get that armor break, and then just go crazy. So, Doc, if you're ready, I'll give you a call right here, bud. Alright, we're giving Doc a call. Doc?
What's up?
Hey, what's up? How you doing, bud?
I've been good, man. Been good.
Good, good, good. You're a little light on my end. Guys, can everybody else hear Doc okay? Or is he light? Might need to speak up just a tad, but other than that, good to finally have you in here, man. You always stop in, you're in briefly, then you got to go. So it's nice to get a chance to actually have you stop in and hang out for a few.
Yeah, it's kind of good. I streamed before you did. Once it failed, and then like other people started streaming. I kind of got a little bit discouraged, but then I streamed again, and it did okay, I guess. Just feel a little angry about that. But what can you do?
You know, I talked to you that time when you were a little bothered, I guess, from the time before. I remember. You just got to go out and do your thing. People will come or they won't, and at that point you decide what makes sense. And just here's the thing: if you enjoy doing it, then just do it. Who cares? That's have fun with it, and that's what people enjoy is people having fun. Real quick, let's take a look at this guy's profile. So what's new for you, man? How's it been going? Anything exciting? What do you think about the ban? And how much do you think it's going to affect the game?
The ban, like literally today, I saw like 5 videos of like how to hack Marvel Contest Champions.
Oh yeah.
Literally 5. And like they were just today, I think. I think like this has like a good effect on the game. It does a good amount of like lower the arena cutoff just a tad bit. I'm not really sure the percentage of how many people actually hack the game. But I'm finally glad that Kaban got cracked down on this and boom, out here.
You're super soft there, Doc. It's like you got it pushed away from your mic, man.
Right, can you hear me clear now?
Yeah, you're still a little soft, but you're better. You're okay.
Alright, can you hear me good now?
Yep, you're good. Go ahead.
Alright, so I'm glad that this happened, actually. Finally, they kabam. You got kabanned. You get it? And finally that this happened. I'm glad this finally happened because now that the arena score is maybe lowered just a tad little bit, but there's like everyone, like there's plenty of people coming to the game who are new, like once in a while.
Mm-hmm. I think it's nice to see the ban. I think people see that Kabam is serious now, and that they're not playing around. So,
yep.
John Robb says he can't hear you, so you might have to move your mic or talk a little louder here. In the meantime, Mel, here you go. I got your profile pulled up. You got a nice 4-star dupe Mordo at 440, Rocket the Raccoon dupe 330, Gamora 330, and She-Hulk at 220. All right. I like Mordo. You got a great defender, and he's also a great attacker. A lot of people don't realize just how useful Mordo can be in questing and attacking. You can stack up Fury by holding his heavy attack, and that comes in handy. You let him race to his L3 and drop that bomb, because once that L3 goes off, you're either going to get 3 massive Furies or you're going to be getting some regen to help put you back up in your health if you're low. So Morto's a good attacker. Rocket Raccoon is the man when it comes to glass cannon. He is exactly that. He can't take much of a punch, but man, he can deal them out. So you've got a great attacker in Rocket. A lot of people used to refer to Rocket as a poor man's version of Star-Lord. I believe his crit continues to go up as you score combo. Yeah. So Rocket makes fair fly with up to 581 increased crit rating for every 10 consecutive combo hits. So that's one of those things where Rocket is kind of like Star-Lord. It's a little bit different. It's crit instead of attack, I think, and it's per 10. So it's not quite as good, but man, he can hit hard. His L2 is nice. So you got two good champions there. Gamora's a solid champion. She's a good bleeder with that special. I think she ranked okay for our bleed champs. She's not bad. And the more importantly, though, she's going to synergize there with Rocket. That's going to help you out a little bit. Unfortunately here, your She-Hulk, though, is something I'm like, ugh. I don't like She-Hulk. I don't see anything good there for She-Hulk. At least Gamora, you got some synergy there with Rocket. And she's not horrible. But She-Hulk, I don't see much use. So 3 good, decent champs. 2 very solid champs with Morto and Rocket. John Wright says, Slyceman, can you look at my profile? My in-game name is John Wright. John, I'll probably have to catch you up next time. I'm getting ready to head out. I just want to talk to Doc here for a few and keep up with chat. Anthony says, yeah, dude, my hero. Yeah, dude, was my hero. I'm struggling today. He is a recovering addict, and his music got me clean. Oh, talking about Linkin Park. Yeah, that sucks. Refugee says Mordo can block Cosmic Spider's unblockable L1 in the Webslinger event. Verita says Rocket is considerably worse since 12-0. Sure, he may be considerably worse, but he's still a glass cannon. He can still do high amount of damage. Mel says I have Abomination and Moon Knight. Should I rank them up? Dude, it all comes down. It all comes around to what you feel personally. I would like either of those over She-Hulk, though. Moon Knight, depending on what phase of the moon, actually has some uses. So he's an interesting champ. Abomination with the poison immune. He can hit hard. Not a bad champ. So anyway, Doc, sorry. So how is your stream going? I know you've been going up and down with it.
It's been okay recently. Sorry, not that. I don't really know what to say. My streams have been okay. Just wish like.
You still there, Doc?
Sorry about that. I had to leave here a little bit shortly, but my streams have been okay. I just wish that I was a little bit more recognized by the community.
Sure.
I'm sometimes I just get a little bit of jealous of like you and like some other people. I mean, like no, like I'm not trying to be like a jerk or anything.
No, you're fine.
I should have like all these kind of subscribers, but yeah, like I just wish I was a little bit noticeable and like people just kind of like forget about me and just kind of visit other guys' streams. I just wish that wouldn't happen, but it's just the way of how it goes.
I tell you what, Doc, do me a favor one night. Come in, hang out with us, jump on the chat with us. Let's have a chance for you to chat. Maybe we can get some of our guys to come check you out during the day, because I think you stream at a little bit different time than I do all the way around. So.
Yep.
So absolutely.
Well, I gotta go now.
Okay, Doc. Well, listen. Hey, thanks for stopping in. It's good hearing from you. Good seeing you, man.
All right. I think you said She-Hulk earlier.
Yes. Did I say She-Hulk? That's the Missouri twang in me. That happens sometimes. I'm horrible with pronouncing words correctly 90% of the time. So.
All right, man. I gotta go. Peace.
All right. Take care, brother. Alright, guys, and that was Doc Strange joining us. Hey, what's up, Clay? How did it go? Clay says he's been grinding for Gwenpool. Did you have any luck? What did you get? And sorry, I'm starting to, oh, sweet. Sorry. Finding out where my dinner is tonight. As you can tell, I'm not overly excited. Good news. I thought I was going to have to drive away for it. Luckily, it's here in town. Super stoked. Mel, again, thanks. I was glad I was able to help. So yeah, we'll go from there. It's good seeing everybody. And again, here in a few, I'm going to have to cut out and head out. Refugee says, I found you, Slycem, through Frojo. It's a great idea to collaborate. It is. It's good to see. It's good to see people taking care of each other. iMac, I see your point, but at the same time, I can see where it's frustrating. Believe me. Here I can tell you when I first started doing this, I can remember I had the worst. I would say probably the worst luck in the universe with my stream. It was so brutal. The lag was for days. Like, we could be sitting here talking, and I would get lag nonstop. It was horrible. It was just so bad. The lag was horrible. Hey, what's up, Peter? And so anyway, long story short, oh shoot, I just let my iPad go black. It was so bad. Chid, I think, was probably the only guy that came around consistently. Him and Harsh, one of the other guys that did it for me. And then finally I moved. I was able to start getting some people coming around. And so, I've been there. It's luckily for us, it's growing. And it takes time and it takes effort. Yeah, matter of fact, it was so bad, I used to only type. Because if I talked to you, no, he was talking about viewers, but it doesn't matter. I get it, man. Look, I'm not mad about it. He didn't ambush me. It's perfectly fine. Doesn't hurt my feelings. Because I was there one night when he was kind of venting, and I kind of get his situation. But at the end of the day, I mean, I can tell you, it was so bad on my stream before that I just typed to people. I would play, and it would be like you'd see a section of the fight, and then you would get to see me type to everybody. So if there was a question, she'd be like, hey, I'd be like, hey, in video chat, and then I'd type out, hey, real quick. I'd be like, oh, don't worry, I'm saying hi to you in the chat, or in the video, but it'll get to you in about 30 minutes or so. And then all of a sudden, she'd be like, holy crap, I just heard you say hey. I was like, yeah, that's how I roll. It was almost by like being able to travel in time. So it was pretty interesting. Alright, I hate this. I'm going to have to take a new line that I didn't expect to take. Oh well. I think I'll be okay. People be grabbing lines. The joys of day one. No, I agree, iMac. It is horrible though. I had a huge issue with my internet provider. They was basically throttling my internet while I was streaming because of the amount. So it was insane. So we'll knock out a little bit here of the Alliance quest. I'll join the Alliance war. I got to get a little work done there, and then we'll see what happens. Oh, give me well, here, let me beat this guy, then I'll be out for 1 second. The thing I hate is I can't dodge on the iPad. I'm pretty much stuck having to parry because the dexterity, it just doesn't register it fast enough, really. Sooner says, hey, Slice, I'm about to fight the collector for the first time. Any tips? Snooner, I have no tips because I haven't done it myself. Best of luck. It sounds like it takes revives and pots, so be ready. Anthony says, I'm a little disappointed you just did that on our live stream. It's not a big deal, man. iMac, yeah. Veritas pretty well nailed it right here for you, Snooner. He said, break out your wallet. Yeah. I agree. Clay says, wow, I guess I missed some fun. You haven't really missed much of anything here, buddy. Though I do need to take this note out real quick. iMac and Anthony, again, guys, it is what it is. Not a whole lot to worry about there. I mean, my feelings aren't hurt. Doesn't damage me any at all. So it is what it is. All right, we've got the Doc Voodoo versus Doc Voodoo matchup. May the best Voodoo win. And take this note out so I can go about my afternoon. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. Oh, that was not good. Well, the other Voodoo may win here. Oh, I hate playing on the iPad to a degree. And that's not all iPad. That's me pushing him when I shouldn't have. Let's see if we can get a power burn here and finish this out. Horrible luck there. All right. We'll let Doc Voodoo heal up in the next round of fighting. So, Max says, fastest and easiest way to get 4-tier catalyst. Always running short. Pay to earn. Please advise. If you mean the T4 basic, is that what you mean, Mac? Just the basic tier 4? Because there's a lot of different tier 4s. So if you mean the tier 4 basic catalyst, let me know and I can tell you what I would do. IMAX says, life lessons to everyone. You aren't entitled to the things you want just because you want them. If you want something, go out and get it. He says, and I'm a huge liberal saying that. LOL. That's kind of funny. Anthony says that's some weak stuff. Yeah, wishes he would have stayed around for a rebuttal. Uh-oh, my pup is in here. Come on, jump up here. Oh, yeah. I got the dog attack. And I don't mean bulldog. I mean my little pup. She used to come down and visit me every so often, so. Raven says my AQ team is almost the exact same team, SlycemGaming, just X23 instead of Wolverine. I rotate mine in and out a lot, so. Yeah, Sean, no, I got wrecked. I absolutely got demolished. Absolutely demolished by Dr. Voodoo. Just because I was an idiot. Peter says, you now going for the 5-star Vulture? So far, no. I'm not going for the 5-star Vulture. Still saving up for Iceman. That's still my go-to, I think. So we'll see. Let's see here. Chitty almost won the war. I was able to pull it out. So now I'm going to have to play smart and let Voodoo heal up over the next couple ones. There's Doc. He's still around. Max says Tier 4 Basic. So for the Tier 4 Basic, to me the easiest way to do it is the Glory Store is an easy one. Makes it real easy to get what you need. The other side of it is probably, if you watch, every so often they have a an offer. And I forget how many units it is. Hold on, I gotta let the... Come here. My dog's driving me bonkers, sorry. Every so often they have an offer that pops up that you can grab a lot of shards. So that's a good way to get a Tier 4 as well. You just got to piece it together. But depending on what you're doing, what your alliance is running, Mac, you can grab a Tier 4 from the store pretty consistently. The other way to do it is the arena. So like right now the arena is out. 1.1 million points will get you a guaranteed Tier 4 basic. So make sure you get that happen. Deadpool's still back there. He's in this corner now. So Clay and Chid are saying adorable puppy. Yes, my dog is awesome. I love her. She's cool. She does drive me crazy sometimes. So Peter, Iceman comes out the 27th. So in 7 days, I believe. Let's see. We should have 7 days left of Psylocke, I believe. Mac, if depending on how good you are, what you're doing. So yeah, we got Psylocke still going right now with Vulture. So after Psylocke comes Iceman. So I was really hoping to have 30 crystals by the time Iceman ended. I got 7 days basically to get there. I'm at what? Basically 19,000. It's going to be a huge push. I've got 1 4-star already, so odds are that'll be some crystals. I've got a chance, but it's going to be difficult. We'll see what happens. So, all right, guys. I'm going to go for another couple minutes here, and then we're going to head out. Let's see. This is where I really got to focus. I need to make sure I get this tier 4. So, a little over halfway. Chid, are you really? Like, I want to, but I don't. But that's the collector in me that wants to go after him. I think I'm going to still keep saving for Iceman as a 5-star. Let's see. Chid says he needs to be awakened or no. As far as what there? Chid, are you talking about Vulture? Because I have no idea. I have not looked into Vulture. I know nothing about him yet. So yeah, I'm not real sure about Vulture. See how little bit of damage I can take with her and still build up a good solid shock. Ooh, nice block, Captain. Twice on the parry. Payback. Suck it. You're dead. Vulture, yeah, I don't know. I need to take a look. Oh, interesting. Anthony. Too funny. Alright, so I'm going to get this last round here out of the way, and then we'll head out. Give OG Vision a good run. Alright. And again, guys, feel free to look us up. You can find us on Twitter at SlycemGaming and also at SlycemGaming. So there's a good way to keep track of us and let us give you some information if you have questions. So, all right, almost 700,000. I got how much time left on this? Let's take a peek. So I got 22 hours. Really more than enough time. I'll be able to complete little bits of it as I go. So yeah, I got about 4 o'clock p.m. tomorrow. So, all right, easy enough. Take care, Doc. Good seeing you again. Feel free to stop anytime, bud. All right, guys. Phil Ivy says at Anthony, I have a 4-star Iceman, Gwenpool, Spider-Man, Stark, and Archangel. Who would you awaken if you had one generic gem? Alright, I got my answer. I'm curious to see what Anthony would say. Phil says he's so torn between choosing. Exactly, I agree with Peter there, so... And there's a couple other things that I think it comes to. There's a little more than that as well. But I'm curious to see. Phil, my answer would be this. Depending on what you're needing. If you're just looking for overall champ, to me, I think it comes down to between Gwenpool and Archangel. But for me, it would come down to a couple other things as well. What are your resources? Which one can you take? So he says, I don't have an immune champ for Alliance War. If you're looking for Alliance War, I think Iceman is the go-to there. Iceman's an amazing champ for Alliance War. You know what, Phil? Not for nothing. If you go back, yesterday, we just did a video about Alliance War. So here, hold on 1 second. Let me post that for you, buddy. Hey, everybody. Alright. That should work. Ivy, if you want, go take a look at that, Phil. There's your Alliance War attackers. We did a deal on it. You can skip towards the end if you'd like. But I've also got the spreadsheet. And guys, there's the for the spreadsheet. So yeah. All right, guys. Yeah, I know. I'm slacking big time, iMac. I'll get there. All right. I am out of here. I got to go get ready. Supposed to be at dinner at 7. Luckily, it's here in town, so it's not far. It doesn't take much for me to get ready. All right, guys. Listen, if you need any help with anything, hit up Chid, Anthony, Jacob. Any of these guys, any of my team would be happy to help you out. Shoot us a message on Twitter at SlycemGaming. And again, I should be around again tonight. Should be is the key word. Doesn't mean that I will be. Hope to see you guys then. If not, everybody take care. And can't wait to see you guys later. So, best of luck with whatever you're accomplishing today. And catch you next time.